And today on Have a Knife Day, we're talking about knives. Now, this is Blade 3 and my second 3-part series. That's right, this will be the 6th video out of 2 3-part series. Wow. But this is Blade 3, and this is the SOG Demo SSD-01. And here we have this is a rigid sheath. You notice that this back part is part of this part of the sheath, and it does snap. Oh, let's see if I can. Okay, I'm not going to unsnap it. I'm not going to fight it on the video. But you'll see that there's a hole here for the snap. And let's see what else here. We have a drain hole right there. And a place to mount to a belt. So if you want to drop it down. So we're going to unsnap this. And we're going to take a look at this blade. Look at this pretty blade. Check out these very, very unique serrations on the ridge of the knife. You know, I am just so very tempted to put a shark's tooth on there. Well, you know, misdirection, what the heck is a shark's tooth? Well, they put a little bit of a sharpness on the top point of this blade. I know that some collectors would go, don't do it. I'm not going to say I am, but it is on my mind. Black titanium nitride, classic bolster, white washers, Kraton handle, and of course we have this nice nut here that fixes it onto the handle of the knife. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. Here we see it says SOG Demo. It is very, very sharp. Oh my, made in Taiwan. Can you choke up on here like this? Yes, but you better watch your fingers or you're going to get yourself a cutting. That's right. And once again, let's take a look at those scallops. That is, you know, if they were just at an angle, they would remind me of VEF serrations. That's right. So, the interesting thing about this sheath is you can put it in here for right-hand carry and then flip it around for left. So it is an ambidextrous carry sheath. And boy, it's just factory fresh. It's gonna make you work for it. Now here's my thing. Don't particularly care for these kind of sheaths. They're very, very rigid. I personally like to, I'm that guy. I wear my knives around town. Why? Because I can. That's right. Because I can. And if you don't exercise your freedoms to do things, are they really freedoms? So in doing my research on the demo, I was able, and I'm going to post links in, some of these grinding their gears outside. All right, so in doing my research on the demo, there was an earlier incarnation for SOG, and that would be from 2001. These are currently discontinued. So I'm going to put up a picture of what this looked like in 2001, and check out that. That's a beautiful blade. That is a beautiful blade. In fact, I'm going to open up a window on my side, and I'm going to take a look at, look at that. 2001, making waves, building on the tradition that started the company. SOG releases, releases the Scuba Demo. The first 250 knives had serial numbers and came with a letter of authenticity, a black leather sheath, sharpening stone, and leather lanyard. Boy, look at that brass bolster and the leather stacks with the white spacers in them. And that's just gorgeous. It has a leather strap on there, a thong. And then we come up here to where this particular one was making its debut on the SOG line. That would be 2013. Discontinued. That's right. Discontinued. So from here, we're going to go over and we're going to look at the description. The Scuba Demo was the rarest of the Special Forces SOG knives in existence. In fact, only one original is known to exist today. Originally 39 made, and 38 of these were delivered to the Naval Advisory Detachment for missions on the North Vietnamese coastline. They were issued to OPLAN 34 Alpha in 1964, at which time 36 were lost in operations, and 2 were never seen again and are assumed to be living underneath another name. Using current manufacturing techniques, there is now a spectacular reproduction of this ultra-rare knife with a modern twist. This knife features Kraton handles and an AUS-8 blade steel. Note, a leather sheath comes with all demos, not this one. I do believe what we're talking about is the older one. And then we look at our current one. I'm posting the picture of what it looked like in the catalog, of course. And now this is when I ask you to please like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's right. That's right. That would really be a great thing to do. Because remember, without you, I'm just a guy talking about knives on a table with a cat. Occasionally a cat. So there you go. The specifications are as follows. Name, demo, model SSD-01, blade shape spear, edge type straight. Overall length 11.75 inches. Blade length 7.25 inches. Blade thickness 0.23 inches. Weighing in at 12.2 ounces. HRC of 57 to 58. Steel AUS-8. Finished tinny. Titanium nitride, that's right. And a material Kraton black. Sheath material, Kydex, country of manufacture, Taiwan. Now I'm going to post up a picture that I found cruising around. And I found this Randall Model 14 7.5 attack. And the interesting thing about Randalls is you can choose many options. Then if you're willing to wait 5 years, you'll see that this knife also has the option set up where it favors greatly the original demo knife. I think this might be kind of close to what they were doing back in the day. But there you go. Good looking knives, one and all. Neat stuff. Doing the research of this, I've learned about other brands and their historical relevance to our military heritage. These are all, once you buy a knife, take it to war, go into military, take it to war, hopefully that's the way you're doing it. And it becomes a relic for your family. And hopefully your family will appreciate what you took to combat, and they'll cherish it for generations to come. Now, with that in mind, like I said before, I'm not a very fan of these super rigid sheaths. That's right. And this would ride a bit oddly. So went over to my good friend Micah at Black Bear Custom Kydex, and I had this fine sheath made up. He did a fantastic job as usual. To my standards, leather belt loop embossed with an American flag. Black Bear Custom Kydex logo on the back. This has a plate, so if you want to do right or left, right now it's set up for a right. All you have to do is remove this plate, transition over the side, and you have a left-hand carry. I have some ideas for some other things, like a 45-degree present cross-draw idea that I want to kind of throw at them. But we come and take the demo. Freshness. And once again, you see me shaking a knife like a crying baby in a crackhead's house. And did I hurt your feelings? Don't get your feelings hurt. It's all meant in jest. And this fits great. This I comfortably wear. I've already worn this in my rotation around town. It's my conversation starter. Um, it's always neat when I get to meet somebody else who is a knife fan out in the public, and we end up showing each other blades and stuff like that, and just having a good old conversation. My wife walks away to do whatever she's going to do, and I have to go find her. She's a keeper. That's right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time here with me today. This is, of course, Blade 3 out of this second part of my 3-blade series. Please check out my other ones. I'm going to start making playlists, so you can watch all 6 knives in 2 3-part series without all my verbal confusion getting in your way. All right, thank you so much, and as always, have a knife day. We will all the guns of the forces. Get ready. Airborne from skies of blue. Head in the glow. We're coming. Make the jumps and take your clothes today. Let's go put on your boots. Your jumping boots, your parachute. Your parachute. Get all those gliders ready to attack today. Hook up or we'll be gone. Pouring our jet into the dawn. At station time to fight them all. The 82nd way.